Hey guys, Glockster42. Well, I built this kit, this dio here, last year. And I thought I had posted it to YouTube, and I was looking through my stuff like, no, I never ever did. So here we go, guys. As you've seen when we first rolled in here, this picture is loosely based on a photograph of a captured Stug late war and being driven off by American tankers. So, like I said, this isn't a real true follow the picture with every single detail. It's more of my interpretation of it. Artistic license. Yeah, that's it, man. Artistic license. So, anyway, here it is. This started life out as Tamiya's Finnish Stug, which is a nice kit. There's a few little things that are wonky about it. You know, your vinyl tracks, but these are vinyl tracks. And if you treat vinyl tracks right, they can look pretty damn good. They glue up with Tamiya orange top really nicely. And what I did was I put them on, built them. I've done this before, and I think I've talked to you guys about it once. And just a couple of little pieces of wire drilled into the back, bent over, and super glued down gives you this very nice, subtle, realistic sag without having to resort to very expensive link-to-link tracks. So you can make vinyl tracks look pretty damn good. So the Stug is covered in Zimmerit, which used to just scare the living piss out of me, but now, meh, Zim's pretty simple, especially if you have the right tools. The actual Zim is made out of a two-part epoxy sculpt, which you can order online, and I use the older MIG waffle pattern Zimmerit resin. It's basically a chunk of resin with a waffle pattern in. You put a little bit of water on that and you just punch it out. It's simple as piss. You can do one of these in about 45 minutes, an hour. So that's one thing, you know, don't be afraid of Zim. It's pretty damn simple. So basically did it in a late war German paint scheme, and then we used some XF62 there to do the patches of the where the Americans did it, and threw some stars on it. So that was pretty simple. All in all, this is a great little kit. The figures took me a while to find. Okay, now the figures, like I said, I had a hard time finding them. I think I rolled up these on, it was either eBay or Amazon. I honestly can't remember which one it was. But these are the U.S. Tank Crew Northwest Europe by Mini Art. It's kit number 35070. You get 5 figures with it. I'll roll in a picture of that here right now so you guys can check that out. Okay, so we've got the one fella, of course, you got to have cigarettes. The boys have got to be smoking. The kit comes with the Mini Art kit comes with these really nice decals for the I'm not even sure what armored tank regiment is. Honestly, it's the whatever tanker insignia that is, but it's a really nice little detail. So the figures really finish off this this diorama. Without the figures, I probably wouldn't have even done it. Now the rubble is basically all hand built. This is just cast from plaster Paris, and then each brick is carved out with a sharp needle in a holder, and then it was painted up multicolors, orange, reds, browns, and given a light gray wash to represent the mortar. This is just a pile of plaster with a bunch of chunks of rubble I made from pouring a flat sheet of plaster Paris, painting it gray, breaking it up, and then just rolling it on, gluing it down. And of course the wood chunks are just a bunch of pieces of balsa and spruce that I took out of the garage and broke up and weathered up and threw some dust on it to give it that kind of a not really been blown up and broken down for quite a while look, maybe in the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. Nothing that's been long term, so that's that part of it. And then just to mix it up a bit, we added a little bit of Vallejo water effects just to give it that slight spring muck look just to break it up so it's not all just flat monotone. I found that a little bit of change of texture and maybe, you know, just a splash of color here and there really takes to liven up a diorama. Now I gotta tell you, this was a really fun build. I had been thinking about building this diorama for the longest time, and then when I picked up that second finished Stug, it was on sale from Amazon, and found these figures, like, you know what, it's a build, it's a go. And this is just a simple, inexpensive little base from IKEA. The size of this base is 20 by 25 centimeters. I honestly don't know what the hell that is in normal. 8 by 10. It's an 8 by 10 because honestly, you know, we've been metric since 75, and I have no idea what 20 by 25 centimeters means. Feet and inches, pounds. I can work with Fahrenheit, and I can work figure Celsius out in kilometers, but you know, everything else is just, you may as well just be speaking Greek to me. Anyway, enough rambling. The Mini Art Northwest Tank Crew, great kit. The Tamiya finished Stug, great kit. It's a good base to build and do other things with. So there you go guys. This is probably the, can't remember if I've done any dioramas since. I've got 3 or 4 on the go, all planned out, just need to get going at it. Seems like now that I have all the time in the world to build models, I'm just not super motivated. It's, you know, when you've been doing the same job for the last 20 years and all of a sudden, boom, the industry pretty much for the most part shuts down, and at 55 you're laid off. It's like, okay, time to formulate a new plan. Thank goodness the wife still has a good job. She's an operating room nurse, so she's deemed essential services, so she's working every day. And of course every day she deals with what's going on out in the world, so that's not the best of things. So here we are rambling again. So anyway guys, have some fun, build some models, give your dog a hug, even give your cat a hug. I think I said kick your cat last time, and that's, well, my one damn female cat, I don't know, all of a sudden she's pooping everywhere, she's throwing up everywhere, she's peeing everywhere, just out of the blue. I don't know, might have to take her to the vet once it gets open again. So anyway guys, Glocksher 42, Scale Model Alberta. You know, if you like what you see, consider giving this a thumbs up, comment, you know, just give us a, just, you know, let's, you know, comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and all that kind of good stuff. Later guys.